Okay, so The Fall Guy was an action-adventure series that ran on ABC television from November 4th, 1981 until May 2nd, 1986. It starred former $6 Million Man Lee Majors as stuntman/bounty hunter Colt Severs. It co-starred Douglas Barr as his sidekick Howie, a pre-Night Court Marky Post as his boss Terry, and Heather, please don't call me Locklear Thomas, as the karate-chopping Jody Banks. Now, The Fall Guy was known as being cheesy as hell, and even in the early 80s primetime climate that included such cheddar-heavy fare as The Love Boat, Riptide, Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard, Fall Guy was cheesy, but it was also a lot of fun. And I love The Fall Guy, but my favorite show of all time is Charlie's Angels, so the cheesier the better, I say. Anyways, let's overanalyze this theme song. It's called The Unknown Stuntman, and it was written by series creator Glenn Larson, Gail Jensen, and David Somerville, and it was performed by series star Lee Majors.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah.
Now, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. So he's just going to start off the song line, right? He said he's not going to kiss and tell, and he instantly starts kissing and telling. And spoiler alert, this man going to keep name dropping the entire intro.
I've been seen with Farrah.
But he's been seen with Farrah. Yes, he was seen with Farrah because Lee Majors was married to Charlie's Angel Farrah Fawcett from 1973 until 1982.
I've been seen with Farrah.
So yeah, the Fall Guy / $6 Million Man Lee Majors, he was married to Charlie's most popular angel, Farrah Fawcett. And apparently he was described as a traditional husband.
Is a very traditional man and wanted a traditional marriage.
So traditional, in fact, he insisted in having a clause in his wife's contract that allowed her to leave the set of her hit show to go home and cook him dinner.
Majors reportedly insisted on adding a clause to Farrah's contract that allowed her to come home to cook him dinner every night.
But I digress.
I've never been with anything less than a 9, so fine.
He's never been seen with anything less than a 9, so fine. Let's see, the $6 Million Man, I seen him with the Bionic Woman. On The Fall Guy, I seen him with Heather Thomas. And in real life, I saw him with Farrah Fawcett. So no lies detected.
I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo.
I've been on fire with Sally Fields, gone fast with a girl named Bo. Now, when he says Sally Fields, he's referencing those Smokey and the Bandit movies with Burt Reynolds and Sally Fields. And when he says he's gone fast with a girl named Bo, now for all you youngsters out there, Bo Derek was an it girl from the 70s. She got real popular in this movie called 10. And this white woman was the first human being ever to wear her hair in cornrows, a style of hair that black folks have been copying ever since. And really, even this part of the song, it's kind of a lie. He said he's been on fire with Sally Fields, but wouldn't he have been on fire with Sally Fields' stunt double? Wouldn't he have went fast with Bo, a girl named Bo, stunt double? So the song should have been, I've been on fire with Sally Fields' stunt double, went fast with a girl named Bo, stunt double. But I get it doesn't roll off the tongue. Too many bars. Because it's not like they took Burt Reynolds out of the car, put the unknown stuntman in the car, and left Sally Field in the car. Onward.
But somehow they just don't end up as mine.
But somehow they just don't end up as his. Farrah Fawcett and Lee Majors' marriage came to an ending. Allegedly, Lee Majors was going to go shoot a movie, and he asked his good friend Ryan O'Neal to keep an eye on his wife.
But somehow they just don't end up as mine. But somehow they just don't end up as mine.
Now this part of the song, he's just kind of describing what stunt people do.
It's a death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee.
Onward.
I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star. I've never spent much time in school, but I taught ladies plenty.
He never spent much time in school, but he's taught ladies plenty. Now, Lee Majors actually spent a fair amount of time in school. He graduated from Middleborough High School in Middleborough, Kentucky, and earned a scholarship to Indiana University in 1957 before transferring to Eastern Kentucky University to play football in 1959. Later, playing recreational football, he became friends with Jim Weatherly, a former University of Mississippi quarterback who was trying to become a songwriter. And you know what? That song, Midnight Train to Georgia, by Gladys Knight and the Pips, that was written by Jim Weatherly. And that song was written about Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett. One night, he called Lee's house and Farrah answered the phone, and she said she was packing for her midnight plane to Houston. That's right, this song was originally titled Midnight Plane to Houston. Now, after tinkering with the title, the song was recorded by Whitney Houston's mom, Cissy, before ultimately being recorded by Gladys Knight and the Pips and becoming the iconic hit we all know and love.
I've gotten burned over Cheryl Teagues, blown up for Raquel Welch.
Cheryl Teagues was a popular Cheryl in the 70s whose last name was not Ladd. And if you don't know who Raquel Welch was, I feel sorry for your mother.
I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan from a vine, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood look so fine.
And you know, when I was researching Lee Majors' education and stuff, I came across a lot of stuff, you know, it made me really respect him. You know, both of his parents died. I believe both of his parents died before he was 7 years old in separate incidents. And this man still managed to have an amazing career. You know, a lot of actors don't have a big hit show in the 60s. Then he had an iconic show in the 70s with the $6 Million Man. And to be able to follow that up with more success, The Fall Guy lasted 5 seasons, just as long as the $6 Million Man did. And that's a trick a lot of actors have not been able to perform. So my hat's off to Lee Majors. Hey, I'm Greg Blackshear. Please like and subscribe to Blackshear TV.